YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Steph TV. I'm back with another video, man. Man, this one was this video right here is gonna be one of those videos of just the mindset, right? Like that's what I really want to talk about. Oh, and I just finished cleaning. I got the dishwasher going. So if you hear that in the background, that's just my dishwasher going through. I like to put it through and keep my dishes clean. And I just clean my crib up and everything good. Right. So I'm gonna try to make this quick as possible because it's like literally almost like 3 o'clock in the morning. But I realized I needed oil for like my car, right? Because your car needs oil for your engine and stuff. So I bought it, and the meter was going, and I bought it, and I said to myself, all right, I'm gonna like put it in after I'm done with work. So it's like 10:15 at night. I take this stuff out, get prepared for it. And I had a hard time opening up the hood, right? Cause I don't know, like Mercedes latches, like they're really hard. It's like you gotta hold this part and then you gotta like pull on the latch or whatever. C-Class 230. And for some weird reason, I was just having this hard time with it. I was like yanking, pulling it, pulling it, yanking, pulling it. It was like, honestly, I was hurting my hand with it. If you could see, there's like red marks on it. That was from like, because the latch of it is like so sharp. And it's like, dang, man, why is this thing not opening? And at first I was like, relax, calm down. And then it became like very frustrated trying to get the damn thing open, and I was just like, man, what the hell? And then like as I kept going with it, I was like stopping and just giving myself a breather because like I'm exhausted from work. I'm really just tired, and I just like, this is ridiculous. Why is this like damn hood not open? It's not that it's broken. It's just that, like I said earlier, it's just really hard to like open up the latch. Open up the hood. But the problem was, what made it frustrating is I was starting to think these negative thoughts. Now, hear me out, right? I was thinking these bad negative thoughts of like someone from my past bothering me. I'm like making up curse words. I'm like thinking bad thoughts, like violence and all this stuff. I'm keeping it a buck with y'all. Like, yo, this are like thoughts. Like, this is real life stuff. So I'm like really, really like just getting triggered by it. But I'm telling myself at the same time, I got this, I'm gonna open it. And it gets like annoying, but I had to like stop, calm down, let it be. I'm gonna get it right. And then someone came over to try to help me. I didn't do this. This is one thing like I'm really good at doing, and it took me a while. Like sometimes I would get angry. I would take it out on that person, which is not good. Guys don't ever do that. But what I did was like, I said, no, I'm good. Thank you. It's just that this thing happens. And he took a flashlight, tried to help me out, but it was like, it's not broken. It's just that I'm having a hard time opening up the hood. And I guess he was with his girl smoking smoking weed or whatever. So he went back in the car, and then it kept going, and then after a while, I had to change my thoughts because I was really getting frustrated with it. So I finally opened it, popped put whatever oil in it, and made sure I closed the hood, and that was it. Drove home, whatever. And the reason why I'm telling you this story, right, is because I learned something on myself, and this is how a lot of you guys gotta change your mindsets. When certain things are not working out for you, and every human does this, don't sit here and lie. Not unless you really think logically, but the average person, and I've actually trained myself not to do this. Something's not working. They get mad, they get frustrated, they punch it, or just start cursing or just getting mad because how the human brain is, it doesn't work for them automatically. So they start getting angry, loud, flipping, making up bad scenarios, just like how I did, right? And when those thoughts were happening, I told myself, I need to calm down with the bad negative thoughts, all this stuff. Like, I'm keeping it a buck, right? Like, usually I keep it positive, but I'm human. I have those like thoughts. I'm working on it every single day. I don't just like let it go and then whatever. I like have to tell myself, I have to figure out a way how to stop thinking that way because something's not working out. And once I like calmed myself down and told myself this and triggered myself to think differently, I eventually popped it open. That has nothing to do with the thoughts, but it just somehow I just got it right. And the reason why I'm saying this is you gotta understand that not everything is gonna work out perfectly for you. You have to stop. Like for me, it's like, don't let one bad thought add to another. And this is the thing, right? A lot of dudes have to shift the mindset because this happens. Something's not working out right. You get mad, or like, honestly, I don't know why we have these like thoughts, even though we got all this female nature content stuff, right? And I'm just gonna add this part in there. We tend to forget that we gotta fix this first, and then the rest of this stuff happens later. Like, for example, guys be just like a lot of people I'm noticing are like watching Fresh and Fit podcasts and stuff, and they still don't understand on like, the women, this, that, and the third. But what really guys should be doing, even like myself, like, I would rather fix up here first before worrying about females later. Because once you fix this, everything else falls into place. Because that's how it is. Our minds, and I was thinking of this in the car, our minds creates what we think of. Like, if you constantly think on why this person does this about her, why does he have that, why does he have this, why is she dating this, why has he got an amazing body? Like, some dudes even at the gym, I've heard guys say this is like, oh, if I'm not getting my body right, you can forget it. Bro, it takes a long time, but the mindset's gotta be right. The disciplined mindset. But how you gonna do that when you're thinking on some other crap that doesn't even matter? And that's the thing I just don't understand. And I was thinking of this too in the car. We should not be worried about, I said this to myself, we should not be worried about female dating coaches. We should worry about more life coaches. Those are way more important because, like I said earlier, this changes everything. shifting the mindset. And a lot of people are really just not like figuring that out. Like a guy, what was it, yesterday? He was like, why does a guy got to do everything on Valentine's Day? I'm saying to myself, I try not to pay attention to it, but I'm like, why does that even matter, dog? This matters first. Then the right opportunities come. Then the money, status, and all, whatever it is, your family, then the female. But all this has to be fixed up here first. You gotta have that clarity to get the things that you want. That's why I say always change your environment at your job. If some people, they enjoy their job, but there's other people that, just had a hard time at work, but we tend to get stuck. We tend to stay stuck because the mind is not telling us, why don't you leave? And how do I know this? Because that's what I did. I was like, enough is enough, bro. Gotta go somewhere else. Point blank, period. Gotta think like that. That's why I said the mindset has to change. And that's why, me personally, I like when Ron Wills be talking about working on yourself. AMS, Steph is Cole with his motivational videos. Those are more important than how to grow my social media for chicks. How do I grow my social media for Tinder, Bumble, this, blah, blah, blah. How do I get socially better around women? Why don't you be socially better about yourself, bro? Because that's what's going to do everything. A hobby is going to, change your life, bro. It's just facts. You know what I'm saying? I always say, man, leave the chicks alone, man. Just have fun, watch sports, play video games, find something on the side that can do justice for you. Not popping bottles at the club, where the hoes at. Where the business at? That's what I be talking about. And yeah, you're gonna, be alone for a couple months. Hey, this is what matters first. You won't be alone if you fix this up, right up here. Has to. Like, the mindset, like, that scenario of, me having a hard time popping the hood open, creating all these bad thoughts, I was like, oh, snap. I have to shift the mindset because then I can calm myself down, then I can function better. It wasn't the hood it was that it just couldn't work, it couldn't open up, and I was creating these bad scenarios in my head. That's why I tell dudes, man, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, man. And I said this too while I was driving home. If this ain't good up here, G, then you shouldn't even be talking to a woman, period. Because, number one, with all those bad thoughts, like I just said earlier, you can get the wrong chick to really mess your mind up, and then you go out of whack, and then you gotta take some time to figure out who you are again. Number two, thoughts become things. Gotta change. You gotta know who you are. Gotta have the change. Gotta have it. And that's what Ron Wills be talking about. I'm talking about. I didn't learn all this from, YouTube videos. I did it from staying away from the chicks, getting the clarity, doing the meditation, what I'm about to do probably tomorrow morning. That was more important than some chick, G. And I don't want to refer back to a chick, but I'm talking about just life in general. You know what I'm saying? You had a job which you need a change. You had a job you don't like, you get a change for it. You don't like what you're doing, you gotta change for it. You gotta find something that makes you happy, bro. Cannot say things like I'm broke, and then want money to come through. It doesn't work that way. This has to be first. Gotta change, bro. Change for the better, not for the worse. And that's really what I had to say. That little scenario that happened. That's why I love talking about these things, like real life stuff, because you can just put the information out there. You take it how you want it, but it has to change, bro. Man, that's the end of this video, bro. This was fun. I really love doing this. More videos on the way. Comment what you think. And that's it. Hit the like, comment, subscribe. I'm out, bro.